Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today I have a Michael's craft store haul. This is mostly clearance items. I did get, I think, one or two things that weren't on clearance. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. So first off, I found these little flashcards. These are Spanish language flashcards. They were on clearance for 70 cents. I don't know how well that'll show up on the camera because that sticker is so bright, but it says they were originally 99 cents, marked down to 70 cents. Even regular price on those wasn't too bad. 99 cents for flashcards is pretty good. They did have some for small... My grandmother's tearing my house apart. They did have some for smaller children that were like letter flashcards and sight words and some other things. But we picked that up so my daughter can learn some Spanish vocabulary. Then they have these, I'm probably going to mispronounce this, Faber-Castell or Faber-Castell. I'm not sure how it's supposed to be pronounced. A set of 12 watercolor pencils. Nice, bright, vibrant colors. They have these little dots on them that are supposed to help you grip the pencil better. And these were originally $7.99 on clearance for $3. Pull out both of these packages at the same time. So then they had these Creatology regular pencils, just like writing pencils. If your kids just went back to school or you are just needing some pencils for around the house, I would check Michael's. They have some really cute ones. These are little mermaids. And then, so you get like a mermaid and then one that just looks like scales. And then this one has little rainbows. And then you get a little kind of like candy striped one next to it. So these were only 70 cents and you get 10 pencils in each pack. I thought those were really cute. I picked them up. Pencils and pens somehow disappear in this house every day. I can come home with a brand new package today and it'll be gone tomorrow. I think we have gnomes that take them. So then they had... They're having their clearance event. There were signs in the store that said clearance event. So they have their actual clearance aisle, which we dug through and got some things on. But just like with Walmart and Hobby Lobby, Michael's has clearance all through their store. So go up and down your regular aisles and look for the little orange or pink stickers because they have stuff just shoved everywhere. So these were actually back by the fall home decor. They had a wall of all of these little, kind of looked like harvest baskets, like bushel baskets. And you couldn't see anything inside of them and there were no signs. So I thought it was just baskets for sale and I pulled one out and it was more bins of clearance items all on that back wall in an unmarked section. And so one of them had a whole bunch of little jewelry pieces in it. So my daughter is getting into jewelry making. And we picked out, this one is a 6-piece, it's by Bead Landing brand. So it is a set of 6 connectors. This is what they look like. So I'm assuming it would be like for a, I don't know, they say connectors, but I was thinking more like you could make a cute little pair of like hoop earrings with these, like put your wire up here and then have like little dangles off the bottom, or maybe like a necklace pendant. I'm not sure, but they were originally $5.99. Now they are $2. Then they had, whoo, dropping things. So then they had these little, just little metal bars that are for jewelry making. I don't know why the camera just got so dark right there. It's a little better. So the little bars, I know you can buy like little metal stamp things and hammer them and engrave these. We might look into one of those sets sometime. But this is an 18-piece set of these little metal bars, and they also were on sale for $2, down from $5.99. Then they have these cute little charms here. I don't know what they are supposed to be, but they have like an Egyptian feel to me. Just the way that they're shaped, it kind of reminds me of like a boat and the pyramids. Probably not what they're actually meant to be, but that's just kind of the vibes I get from it. So this also $2, down from $5.99. Cat, you can't be getting in the bags. Sit down behind me. Be good. So then they had, this is some little like square charm pieces here. I'm assuming to make like earrings and things with. And then it comes with some little jump rings up top. So that is a 12-piece set. $2, down from $5.99. This is a 4-piece set of these really pretty metal, what I'm assuming should be like dangle earrings. Then these were my daughter's favorite when she found these ones. These ones are actually beaded. Have these nice little pink, peachish pink beads on them. I wonder if I should be turned this way. I guess that's a little bit, it's the same. Okay. So then they had a 6-piece set of these teardrop shaped charms here. Same price, all of the jewelry stuff, same price, $2. Then on the regular actual clearance aisle, not in the back of the store, they had these little charms by Creatology. So there's a little shooting star with a mirror on it, and then a little sparkly unicorn. So these were originally $3.99. They ended up ringing up 80 cents. Then these things were not on clearance or marked down, but they did have a 20% off coupon. So you got 20% off all of the regular priced items on your order. So this is 9.4 yards of jewelry chain. And it doesn't say like what gauge your chain is, but this is what it looks like. My daughter's wanting to learn how to make some little bracelets and necklaces. This is by that Bead Landing brand, if you can see up there. So that was $9.99. It ended up ringing up for, I think it was like $7.99 maybe. $7.99 or $6.99. Let's see, I've got my receipt somewhere. There we go. So it rang up $7.99 for that chain. And then they had these little lobster claws that she needs. These were $3.49 originally. They ended up coming out to $2.80 with that 20% off. That is a 10-piece set. Okay, now for the find of the day. They had Prismacolor Premier markers. These are the dual tip markers. So some of them, if I can pull the cap off. All right, so some of them have this little highlighter wedged looking tip. And then your little fine tip on the other end. Okay, and then some of them, if I can find one of the other ones.
No, they have a swirly on the other side, like a squiggly line.
Okay, here's one. So then some of the other ones have your fine tip and then a brush tip on the end. So it's just kind of a mixture of these. These were all individual markers, so they are the Prismacolor Premier. They were originally $6.99 a piece. We got them on the clearance aisle for $1 each. So we picked up this, so this color is PM45 and it is navy blue. Then they had sand or PM70. Whoa, throwing markers around. This one is called Crimson Red, and it is PB-4. And I guess my daughter just told me, so you can see the difference in the lines on the marker. If it has a wide line, it is the highlighter tip on the other end, and if it has a squiggly line, it is the brush tip on the other end. So in this real cool gray right here, this is just called Cool Gray. And then they had walnut, this nice kind of almost like a taupe color. They have a light tan, almost skin tone, which is called light peach. Then they have...
I know there's a difference, so let me show you something. You didn't read it on this, but it says 50%. No, that one says 70%.
Okay, so we have two cool gray markers, but the colors on the outside on the bands are slightly different. This one up top is slightly darker. So this one says Cool Gray 70%. This one says Cool Gray 50%. So two of, I guess they're labeled the same color, but it's different levels of saturation of the color, I'm assuming is what that means, because you can tell even on the bands, one is darker than the other. This one is called Brick Beige. Another nice sort of tan color. This one is called Scarlet Lake. Dark Umber, a sort of like purplish brown looking color. And then this one is called Deco Peach. They had Cream, which is more of sort of like a yellowish color looking to me. So then Light Walnut, Goldenrod, Dark Brown, and then this one is also Cool Gray, but this one is only 10%. So let me get those other two. All right, so we have 70%, 50%, and then 10%. And if I could find some, let's see, let's show up on there. So you can see the three different shades. So darker, medium, and then your light gray. So that was all of the Prismacolor markers. So I will get through the rest of my haul, but before I move on, my total for everything that I bought at Michael's today only came to $81.15. I added up these markers, and if we had paid the full price of $6.99, those Prismacolor markers alone were worth $111.84. So just those markers that I hauled were worth more than my total came to for everything that I bought. That's crazy. So if you are someone who uses Prismacolor, or you have an art fanatic who's been wanting some, check your Michael's clearance section. Check even back on the regular marker aisle. Look for the markdowns. Alright, so then she picked up some of the just regular Michael's Artist Sloth brand markers. So these are watercolor markers. So this one here is called Sand. And these were originally $2.99, marked down to $1 a piece. So she had Sand. This one is just orange, just a plain old orange. And I know it looks kind of washed out on the camera right now. This is actually like a bright, sort of like a jack-o'-lantern orange. Then she's got, where's the color on this one? Cool gray. This one is called Carnation, and it is, it looks like a baby pink on camera right now. I'm seeing it in the screen. It is actually more of a coral pink in person. That is a really pretty color. They had dark umber. And now where on the Prismacolors, their dark umber looked a little more purple. This one just looks like a really dark chocolate brown. This one is called Vermilion. And it looks just like the lipstick shade that's called Vermilion. It is that nice bright orangish color. So then there is Aquamarine. Nice bright teal color. Light brown. This one is called Canary Yellow. And this one is looking kind of white on screen. It is actually a bright yellow. And then we have Mint. And it is a true mint green color. So those were all of her marker hauls. And all of those Artist's Loft markers that I just showed, had we paid the $2.99 a piece, they would have come to $30. So that is definitely a good deal on all those. Here's your things if you want to take them. Alright, so now on to the second bag. So these were the other two things that were not on sale. We needed some Mod Podge. The Mod Podge at Michael's and Hobby Lobby is pretty expensive. However, Michael's has their Craft Smart brand decoupage here, and they have it in a gloss finish or a matte finish, and this is $6.99 for a 16-ounce bottle. However, because it was not on sale, I was able to use that 20% off coupon on it, so I only paid $5.59 for this, which is like the cost of the little miniature bottles of actual Mod Podge brand, so that was a really good deal. So we are set to go with that for probably several more months. I think we've had our last thing of decoupage for over a year and just now ran out. And then we picked up some of this super glue with a brush to it. This is by Scotch brand, and this was $4.99 and again was not on sale, so we got that 20% off, came to $3.99. Then back on the clearance aisle, they had these bead landings. So these are jewels. That's just what they're calling them. They're jewels. So there is a little hole on two sides of these, either for jewelry or I was thinking even like for embellishing, like maybe a costume or something. They don't say that they are clothing approved or whatever, but maybe just for Halloween costume, like something that you're not going to wash in the washing machine. But they were $10 to begin with, marked down to $5, and that is a 4.2 ounce box of those. I picked up some yarn needles. They're just calling them plastic sewing needles, but they're really yarn needles when they're plastic. So this is a 2-piece pack. It was $1.99. Now it was marked down to only $1. Those are always good to have on hand. We crochet and knit in this house, and needles are always getting lost either in the couch cushions, flipped off the bed if somebody's sitting up there, and then they're laying in the carpet. We don't see them. They disappear, just like the pens and pencils. So then my daughter really likes to loom knit. And she has all kinds of little round looms, and I think I bought her some rectangle looms. And this time, when I went on their clearance aisle, this was the only one that I saw, but this is called a Zippy Loom. So it was originally $10. Now it was on clearance for $3. And that's what it looks like. So it comes with your little hook. And this is what your little piece looks like. And then on the back it says, if you could find multiples, you can actually hook multiple of these together and knit with them. So I thought that was pretty neat. I'll be on the lookout and see if I find any more of these anywhere else. I might pick them up for cheap if they have them. So I picked that up for her. And then I picked up this scroll frame for me. The package was ripped open, however, everything is in there, all of the hardware and everything I checked. And it was funny, I had picked up one of these, this exact one before. This is the Michaels Loops and Threads brand. So back when the pandemic first started, my daughter was taking some of their kids' art classes at our Michaels store. And I was just checking up and down the aisles while she was in her class, and I ended up finding one of these on the clearance aisle then, this exact one, and it had been returned, and they had a little sticker on it that said the customer had complained that it didn't stand up like it was supposed to. And so I thought maybe it was missing a piece, but when I checked the packaging, everything was in there. So I got it home and I put it together and it worked fine. So it must have just been operator error, but it was my gain because I got a $15 or $16 frame for only $4.99, I think, then $5. So then this time it was open, so I'm assuming somebody did the same thing, took it home and just didn't know how to work it properly. So again, was $15.99, marked down to $5. So I picked up another one, so now I can have multiple big embroidery projects going at the same time. So a third of the original price. Anytime you can get craft supplies, sewing supplies on clearance, I always try to pick them up. So that was the end of the Michaels Craft Store haul. Like I said, majority was clearance items. They do have their clearance event going on right now, and it is store wide. It's up and down every aisle, not just on the marked clearance aisle. So if you are on the hunt for anything to stock up your craft room, or maybe buy for somebody you know that crafts for Christmas, or little stocking stuffers for kids, I would get there, check your store, see what they have, and be willing to dig through some of the bins, because a lot of this I would not have found if I didn't pull those baskets down off of that wall and look through them. If you enjoyed this haul, please give us a thumbs up and check out some of our other videos. If you like the content that's on our channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button. That helps us out and makes our channel viewable to other people. Also, if you have a friend who crafts or someone you think might enjoy our videos, you can share a video with them so that they can watch as well. And we will see you guys in our next one.